Hey guys, welcome to Craft with a Purpose. I'm Joanne. Well, I'm in my design space. I have a project that I need to finish right here. And I just wanted to say hi. Obviously, I'm not on the car line today. I am designing as I have a deadline for tomorrow. So I just wanted to come on and say hi. And I am back to crafting, y'all. Yes, you know, when you are a crafter designer, the holiday season is a very busy season for us. And we start planning way ahead. Like literally, I'm already brainstorming for Halloween and for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's right, I know, we're only in April, but we have to do it. So here I am designing. This was a custom order actually for a memorial of a gentleman who happened to love the Gators, the Florida Gators. And he loved my wreaths, but wasn't able really to get a hold of one because I would always sell out. So God put it in my heart. I am actually donating this wreath for his memorial tomorrow. So come along as I finish this beautiful wreath. Enjoy. All right, here we are. Continuing with the process here. Y'all, let me explain something to you. When it comes to designing wreaths, for me at least, I break my head. Like I break my head and I can spend months trying to design something. I'll give you an example. This right here, it's not even exactly how I want it, but it took me forever. I wanted to add the helmet because he loved my wreaths. So this gentleman apparently had seen my wreaths, the holiday wreaths for the Gators, and he absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, I didn't have any available because I sold out. And then even worse, he passes away. So hence the reason I'm doing this particular wreath, which is very vibrant in color, just like the UF. And that's what he liked. So that's what I'm doing. So if you can see, I just added some beautiful lights. And now I just need to add the helmet. But I'm struggling. I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. So yeah. The thing about designing, guys, is, for me anyway, I can't just sit down and just do something real quick. I can't. Like, that's not the way my brain works. When I design something, it takes me hours and hours and hours of thinking and processing. And this is just the beginning stages. Like, the most fun for me, truthfully, is the end. It's finally doing all the final little details. And I'll give you a glimpse. This is one of the details I'm going to use. And I love making it three-dimensional and popping, y'all. That's right. I have this cute little football also that we're going to add on there. And yeah, so I've been at this already for hours. And somebody would say, Joanne, but you're not even charging for this. I know. This is a high-end wreath, but I just felt compelled to donate it, you know, to this gentleman who passed. And it's going to be at his memorial. And there's going to be over 1,000 people there admiring his memorial. Obviously, we're going to support him, wear bright colors and everything. And, you know, they'll be able to admire my work as well. Stay tuned, y'all. Okay, I was able to get it somewhat there. I didn't completely adjust it on there just yet because I'm still brainstorming, y'all. So I have his initials that I also wanted to implement here. He happened to love rubber duckies and also sunflowers. My problem is that the young lady who I'm doing the favor for, I told her that I would try to add all these things that he loved. But on a design point, it's very difficult for me to add a sunflower because it just doesn't go with the vibe. It doesn't go with the colors. So I made the M, I painted it, and I'm gonna implement that here somewhere because obviously it's his initials. But I'm gonna try, for the first time ever, wish me luck, thinking outside the box again. I'm gonna paint these and see how it comes out. Also, I had purchased a few little rubber duckies and he loved them. So again, let me think. I'm not going to be able to, it's going to kill the design. So I don't have a choice. If I wanted to add this ingredient to my wreath, I'm going to have to paint them, y'all. I'm I'm gonna have to paint you, sir. I'm so sorry. What color do you guys think I should paint them? See, I already have this in green. The only two options I have, y'all, is orange or blue. Yizers. Yeah, wish me luck. Stay tuned. I really had to stop for a minute and think, and I wanted to ask y'all, like, this just came to mind. How many of us truly love and enjoy what we're doing, guys? I've shared here before that I was in sales and marketing for over 30 years, and it wasn't until COVID hit that I almost lost my life with COVID, 21 days in the hospital, and I had an epiphany, y'all. I was like, I don't think I want to get back into people's homes anymore just because of what transpired. And you know what? I had been in the insurance business for 7 years and I absolutely loved it. I loved helping families, but I felt that I needed a change. And I wanted to just do something that I truly enjoy, hence crafting and the creativity, y'all. I love it, and that's how Craft with a Purpose was born. And I love it. So what do you do? What do you do that you love? Now, some of us love what we do, right? Our jobs. Some of us have also great hobbies that we love. So I want to know, leave in the comments, what are your hobbies, or what is it that you do that you love about your job? I think it's important that we all do what we genuinely love. For me, it's always been helping people and having that community, if you will, with people. And this is it, y'all. And I'm getting to use my creativity along the way and helping others also. So that just came to my head. I wanted to share it with you guys as I try to finish here my design. And again, I'll repeat again, guys. I go out on a whim when I design these. Hence the reason I struggle a lot, and because my creativity takes it to another level. I can't keep it simple. There's nothing simple about me, nor my designs, and I'm okay with that. I don't make excuses for that, y'all. But so now I'm a little bit stuck. I've been working on this now for a hot minute, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Just trying to tweak the little end designs, and right now I'm just trying to finalize the helmet. And you know, I can tell you what I'm struggling with the helmet, because I looked it up on what the University of Florida helmets look like, and then the actual frame part was white. I'm not loving the white, because usually I like to do it very rustic, but in this case, I already painted it white. It's staying like that. I don't have a lot of time left, so I really need to complete this thing. So now I'm working with what I got, right? And I'm trying to add roll around, because I have this extra bit of light, so I want to add it to here as well. And just again, trying to get as creative as possible, y'all, because you know, it's all about originality and making things unique. I'm sorry, I'm giving my back to you and you can't really hear me, but it's about making things in a unique way. And we all have that creativity within us, and just, you know, in different facets of what we do, essentially. You know, and I don't know, some people are carpenters and they do great work. Some people are artists and they love to paint and they do phenomenal work. Crafters, designers, folks that make beautiful costumes. That's one of the things I wish I knew how to do, is to sew. I have a sewing machine in my design space that I've never used, y'all. I've never used it. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. Hopefully in 2025, I'll learn how to sew a little bit, because I wanna, you know, add a little bit of uniqueness also to my wreath. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going back to this. I'm probably gonna paint the rubber ducky, like I said, and the sunflower. Let's see how that comes out. So stay tuned. I don't even know. I think I'm gonna do blue, because the wreath already has a lot of orange. So let's see. We're gonna try this together, y'all. I have not done this before, so I'm not really sure if it's gonna work. Well, we're gonna try. If anything, we're gonna try. So I have different colors of blue here, and I tried matching them up a little bit. This one's a little bit too bright, but I figured if I can mix them, it'll kind of get us to where we need to be. I hope this works, y'all. I'm trying to really implement the things that he liked, that the young lady explained to me that he loved. I'm trying to add that to the wreath, but again, yellow. We can't do yellow. it'll change the vibe of the whole thing. So yeah. So we're gonna just try to get creative here. So I'm really trying to get that vibe of that blue that's going on over there. And I don't really know how it's gonna react on this material that's on the flower. So yeah, this will be interesting, y'all. You know, that's the great thing about crafting and creating, designing, that you just never know. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, messy mess. Let's see. Obviously it's going to absorb it because it is made out of fabric. What do y'all think? I may have to just go with this vibrant blue color because to make it kind of pop. Definitely time consuming, y'all. Definitely time consuming. But it's definitely worth it. Bring it down. Guys, I love painting. Do you guys like to paint? Now, it's funny, an observation that I've made, excuse me, with this young, like, modern world, these kids, they don't like to paint, y'all, and color. I remember I used to do that when I was a kid. I used to love coloring with crayons, you know. More and more we see kids that just struggle with their social skills. And I blame it on technology, y'all. And this could be an argument that could be made. I mean, my boyfriend Michael, that's one argument that he loves to have with me. Because obviously he's an IT engineer. And he agrees with technology, you know. And I agree with it to a certain extent, right? Because, hey, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel if it wasn't for technology and its advancements, right? But with the same case scenario, though, where I feel that it hinders children, you know, all the gaming and, you know, giving them the tablets just to quiet them up. No, how about we let them be sociable with people, you know, and intertwine with people. Not too bad, guys. I thought it was gonna be worse. Not too bad. Because if you notice, it's bringing out a little bit of that undertone, the yellow, which I don't really want a lot of yellow, but it's not coming out too bad, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna roll with this, y'all. We're gonna roll with this. This is a first for me. This is a first for me, painting a fabric flower. I won't lie, it's fun. It's a bit of a mess, so I'm glad I got my gloves on. I gotta tell you, y'all, it's therapeutic. Very therapeutic. That's why I love what I do, guys. Not just, you know, the painting, but the creativity that goes with it. You know, having to think outside the box and just try to be unique and different. Uh-oh. I'm gonna speed through this because I don't want to bore you with this painting. Let's see how it comes out, y'all. All right, my friends, here it is. I'm gonna let this dry. I might go one more time around just to saturate more of the blue, but what do y'all think? I think it's cute, and I think it kind of goes with our theme, you know, the orange and the green. Check it out. Like, it goes with the vibe, right? It goes with the vibe. At least it's not yellow and it's not like shocking. Next up, the rubber ducky, y'all. I'm not gonna paint it because I don't want to lose the drawing of the eyes. It's really cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use some antiquing wax and hope and pray that it's gonna tone down that yellow. Originally I thought about painting it, but truthfully it's gonna lose the beauty of its eyes and everything. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to take some antiquing wax. If you guys don't know what this is the Waverly antiquing wax. You can get this at Walmart pretty much. And it's just a glaze that you can add to kind of make things look a little bit older and antique-ish. So again, I didn't really want to put yellow on the wreath just because it's got the orange, blue, and green from the Florida Gators vibe going on. And if I just put this yellow, I think it would kind of just mess up the vibe. So I decided to do this instead of painting this little guy. You know, the young lady who ordered this wreath from me wanted me to implement that because these are the things that he really liked. So obviously this is a cute little guy. He's super tiny. So I think that's gonna go just perfect on there. And yeah, let's see. Again, I've used this technique before, but not on plastic, y'all. So I'm hoping and praying that it will kind of, you know, work. I mean, it already is, as you can tell. It already like made it a little bit darker as far as the yellow. It's not as bright. So I'm gonna let that dry up a little bit and then maybe go another coat and then we'll see how it comes out, y'all. Not bad. I mean, he's still kind of yellowish, so we're gonna wait for him to dry a bit and then we're gonna go one more round. Let's see how that goes. All right, guys. Well, I decided to, of course, not stop when I was painting. So now I'm adding some bling bling because y'all know I just love bling bling and I have to have it. So yeah, guys, it worked. Much fun. I have to tell you, this is so much fun. And I'm not being perfect with it. I'm just dabbing a little bit of the glue on here. Just to get a little bit of the glitter on it. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm doing some blue glitter. I'm actually even considering doing a little bit of orange as well, just to have both colors on here. But we'll see once I'm done with the blue, how I feel. Well, I'm about to reveal the final work, y'all. Now let's keep in mind I had to include a rubber ducky because that's what the client requested. So I did, as I explained to you guys, look how cute. He's no longer super yellow. He's a little more vintage now, which I think goes better with the look of the wreath. Here's the end result, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for continuing to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel, y'all. Stay tuned for more crafts to come. Have a blessed day, y'all.